Another evening, and I can't sleep. This time around is strange because I didn't drink no fizzy drink with caffeine. So I was like, how about I come live again? In Sweden here, it's half 12. It's do you know I can't tell the time? I literally cannot tell a analog time. If it's digital, then I can. So I'm like, there's like flashes, the lights, the TV's on. So bear with, you're gonna be getting flashes. Like I just decided to like watch a film, and it's on Amazon Prime. So yeah, so it is. Oh my God, it's half 12:30, 12:35 in Sweden, past midnight. So it's almost 1 o'clock. And I decided to like pop in and see if there's anyone still awake. I'm not gonna shout because I don't want to wake people that are asleep. So I'm going to try and whisper. It's After Dark with me, Sasha, and I'll just wait and see if anyone comes online. Yeah. I'll just keep watching and hoping someone comes online. Um, what would I discuss? I'm struggling to sleep, guys. I don't know if it's insomnia or if I'm just a night owl. I don't know what you call it. Like my sleep is very what do you call it? Erratic. So sometimes I sleep early at night, in the evening, and sometimes I'm like awake. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm still like recovering from drinking just a glass of fizzy drink as well, a glass of Pepsi, sorry, Coke. So yeah, or maybe it's the weather, guys, because we are like, summer is almost gone. Like I looked out of the window today and I could see like the leaves are already beginning to fall. I don't know if I should be happy or if I should feel sad about that. I do like the brightness from summer, but I also like winter. So it was kind of interesting, you know, seeing the leaves already falling. What's today's date? Today's 2nd of September. So yeah, so I think we're officially in autumn, right? So it's kind of strange to see like the leaves are falling, and so perhaps that's why I'm struggling to sleep early. I don't know. Is there anyone that struggles to sleep early as well? Or struggle to sleep in the evenings? I think for the past 2 days or 3 days now, I am actually struggling to sleep. I probably go to bed around 3 o'clock at night in the morning, and then I wake up like 3 hours later. Perhaps it's just the change of the season, right? So it's autumn, beginning of autumn here in Sweden, and hey, hi, I think I've got like 7 people watching. So it's just a spontaneous like life. I don't like to plan life, guys. It gives me kind of anxiety having to plan that, okay, today I'll go live. Like I kind of like, ugh. So I just like to be spontaneous, struggling to sleep, and I just wanted to come for a chit chat because I am beginning to enjoy the lives now. Everyone has been really nice, and yeah, and I'm loving it. So it's God, I struggle to tell the time. I literally just struggle to give the first time. It's 20 to 1 in Sweden. Oh, let me give you guys a little story about me and my timekeeping. So in Africa, we have this thing, African time, guys. So like if you're meant to meet someone, say 2 o'clock in the morning, sorry, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It's the afternoon, right? Yeah, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. In Africa, we tend to come a little bit late because you don't want to look desperate or you don't want to look too forward. But I remember when I was to move to Sweden, I was being told, or people kept telling me, oh, Swedish people keep to time. literally you could actually get a fine if you come late to, say for example, your GP surgery appointments, your doctor's appointments. I think they said the most, in fact, you can't even be late. I don't think you can be late. Like, you have to like be 5 minutes early to your doctor's appointments in Sweden. Unlike in England, you can easily just come in and just say, oh, there's traffic or something like that. I don't know about some parts of England, but me, I've always been able to like get away with that. But I understand you have to keep to time, because if you're late for your appointment, then it affects the other patients and all that. So I try to keep to time though when it comes to GP surgery. But in Sweden here, they are like very strict with their timekeeping. Hey, hi, Gandalf. Hi, yeah, I'm good. I'm struggling to sleep, so I decided to come and have one of my spontaneous live chit chats with anyone that is up. So yeah, so in Sweden they are like really, really strict with their time. And it's a funny story I was gonna share is when I started SFE, Swedish for Immigrants, there was a time when we got to this the topic of time. So right from time, I am from England, but I live in Sweden. I've been in Sweden for 3 years now. So yeah, so when it was time for us to learn about timekeeping, coming from me, that one, I keep African time. Two, I struggle to tell the time. Thank you so much, Gandalf. Thank you. I struggle to keep the time and I cannot tell the time. I can't tell the time. So what was I saying? I can't tell the time. So when it was time for us to learn about timekeeping in school, it was a hard one, guys. In English, I struggled to tell the time in English. So can you imagine learning to tell the time in Swedish? It was like comedy. It was comedy for me, guys. I still struggle now. Like, okay, what's the time now? It's 20 minutes to 1 o'clock at night. And I think in Sweden, it's no, let me just stop now. Let me just stop. I literally cannot tell the time. So let's just move. Let's just change the subject now. So yeah, so where you guys watching from? Is it like past midnight? It's interesting how different countries and continents have different time zones, isn't it? I've just been to Canada, and Canada has a completely different time zone from Sweden. And then when I came back from Canada, I literally slept for I'm not kidding you. I think I slept for like 2 days. I kept saying I'm jet lagged, and people are like, "It's not jet lag." I was like, "No, I am jet lagged." Ugh. I'm jet lagged, and it's just proper strange. What was I saying now? So yeah, so different countries, different continents, different time zone, right? It's so interesting. And then I've just been to Finland as well, and I think Finland is 2 hours behind Sweden. So it's just so confusing. But yeah, it's interesting. So yeah, so what do I want to talk about today as a small content creator? Let me see about support. Basically, let's talk about support as small content creators. I don't know, it's about support, like the support you get from strangers, the encouragement you get from people. I think it's just a beautiful thing, to just have that support. And I think it's important to have that strong support and strong bond with the people that subscribe to your channel, right? Like, what do I want to say now? I think I've learned so much. Let me just say I've learned so much about content creating. I've learned so much in the sense that the People that you expect to be your support system during this journey of content creating are the least support. They are the ones that give you the least support. Maybe deep down inside in their minds, they feel they're giving you that support to carry on. But I think my advice for any upcoming content creator or someone that decides to start YouTubing or creating content, but the one advice I would give to you is never think that the people, don't count on people. How do I don't want to say this in a negative way, but I want to say don't count don't count on people that you know to be your biggest supporters, because I think when I started content creating, I literally was counting all my friends, I was counting all my family members, I was counting everyone I know. I was like, okay, if this person supports me, if this person subscribes, if this person subscribes, is it, like I literally had it like, or if this person comments, if this person clicks like, if this person shares my video, and blah 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 blah, at least to give me the confidence to carry on. Man, that's wrong. That's the wrong mindset to use when you start as a new content creator. I've noticed that the people that have given me the biggest support are complete strangers, people that I've met along the way. My family members, my family, my friends, they've been there, they've been supporting, but the ones that will be your sharers, the ones that will be are people, the complete strangers. So I think that's my one advice for that's my one advice for anyone that wants to start content creating. Never think that it's your friends and your families that will be the ones to be your hype person, because your hype people are just complete random strangers. Like the people that watch my videos, the people that click like, the people that share, the people that subscribe, they're literally complete strangers. And so I had to readjust my head, because in the beginning I kind of had resentment that why is it the people that I care about, my ride or right people, are the least supportive. I almost started bearing grudges with them, but then I realized that almost every content creator that I have watched have said the same thing, that your least support system will be people that you really thought would be your support system, if that makes sense. So yeah, so that's my one advice for any person that wants to start content creating, is just, so long as you enjoy doing what you're doing, I think that's a plus as well. You have to enjoy doing what you're doing, and then you just need to go with the flow and just hope that total strangers or people that you don't, would be your high people, if that makes sense. I don't want to make this kind of like a down or negative video, but it's just like my own personal experience, and I have watched a few content creators also go on about their experiences like that. So that's just my advice for new content creators. What else can I say? I think if I carry on talking, maybe I'll fall asleep very soon, because last time when I went online, I got exhausted after talking, and then I went to sleep, and I was like, ooh, yeah, it was nice. So yeah, and also I was actually going to do a video about this. It's actually on my table here. So I was going to do a video about this, but I haven't got the I have to, with content creating, for me sometimes I have to have that passion to want to just get up and sit in front of the camera and kind of do a video. I don't know if I'm explaining it properly. I have to have that strength, because it's not just about doing the video, it's also about editing and stuff like that. So I've got this fragrance that I got from Rooster. Was it Rooster? Yeah, I did a video about it though, from Rooster, and I don't know if anyone can relate to this. I'm one of those people that I have to wear fragrance to bed, and I tend to wear one fragrance all week. So if I was to wear, for example, I've been wearing this fragrance last week. So I don't like change fragrances. So when I got this one, I haven't reviewed this because I was still wearing this fragrance. So I think I might as well just open it and just tell you guys what it smells like for those of you that enjoy fragrances like myself. I actually got picked this one because it reminds me of Gucci Bloom. I do have this, the roll ball one. I had it in a set, but I can't find the fragrance itself, the main bottle. So it reminds me of Gucci Bloom, I think, because I sprayed this when I was in the shop. So this will be my tonight fragrance. Hopefully it's actually really good. So I love Gucci Bloom, guys. I know I should have had this during the summer, but it's summer is winding down now, so I think I can get away with using this one for 1 week. So this fragrance is Morning Bloom, and I got it from Rooster, and I think it was 59.99, 59 krona, I think. So let's open it up. I have actually read the notes from this one, and I've compared it with Gucci Bloom. I've got my tablets here. So let's see what this one smells like. Actually, I smelled it in the, what do they call it? I smelled it in the shop. So let's see. Actually has a good bottle as well. It's really nice. You would never know it's so cheap for 59 kroner. And so yeah, so I did actually pull out. It's actually a dupe for Gucci Bloom, guys. It is a dupe for this. It is a dupe. It's a dupe for Gucci Bloom. I'm just going to spray it in the air first of all. So this Morning Bloom, I was actually going to do a review of it, but it's got good spray. I think I'll spray it on the finger. No, it actually doesn't smell like Gucci Bloom. It's nice and very summery though. It doesn't smell like Gucci Bloom. Gucci Bloom smells very strong. This one is very light. So it's like the sister of Gucci Bloom, a lighter version. Even though it says it's perfume, I think it's probably meant to be like ADT, not EDP. It smells lighter, but it's really nice. It smells very light. And Gucci Bloom smells very deep smell. I don't know if I'm going to wear this to bed though. Nah, I don't think I'll wear it to bed. I was actually going to wear it to bed on Thursday to see how long it lasts, but nah, I don't think I will. But it smells really good. It smells really good, but Gucci Bloom is stronger. So yeah, it could actually pass as the dupe for Gucci Bloom. So this one is Morning Bloom by Real Time, and it has the same energy as Gucci Bloom, but it's fresher. I think it's fresher. Yeah, it is fresher. So that's the bottle there, and the spray isn't bad. It's actually, yeah, it can actually pass, like it can pass for Gucci Bloom. Let me not lie. Yeah, it's a fresher version of it, but I won't spray that tonight. So yeah, it actually cost me 59.99. I think I'll skip using that today. Yeah, it smells good. It smells good. But Naz, if you want something very light, then you go for that one. Yeah, it's not bad. Anyway, what else? What else can I talk about? What else can I talk about? I don't know. I'm getting like some people writing some weird messages. Please, please, please. It's not that kind of channel. So on my platform, I share my real life moments. I share hacks. I share just my life really. And so I've literally seen some weird comments, and I'm not into that. So please, if just exit to the left. We want it clean on this platform. We have to keep it clean. It's a lifestyle content. And yeah, positive energy and nice, clean energy. So please, if you're into all that sorts that I'm getting comments, I don't really want to see that. I, not into that. So please, let's keep it clean here. Let's keep it positive. Let's keep it zen. Let's keep it nice. And yeah. So please, I don't want to see comments like that on my platform. And yeah, I don't want to see comment like that. You can go on my description, you can go on my bio, and you can see what my platform is about. So on my channel, I share my real life moments. I'm here to build a strong community. I'm here to give my 2 cents about life. I'm here to give support to people. I'm here to share issues that people find awkward to talk about. Like the other day, I talked about introverts and struggles of being an introvert. And, today I'm talking about still not being able to sleep at night because I think it's probably changed in weather, or the seasons are changing. And so I like to talk about lights, clean, good things on my platform. So please, I don't really want to see any unclean comments. So yeah, I hope I've made myself clear. So what else can I talk about? I want to keep talking until I get tired, and then I can go to sleep. So this is my safe space, and I want this to be safe space for my subscribers as well, and for us to have safe, happy, positive space, we have to keep it clean. So yeah. So what else can I talk about? I've talked about support, how total strangers are my biggest supporters. And if you're a new upcoming content creator, someone that wants to start content creating, don't hope that people that you count on will be your biggest supporters. They love you, I'm sure they do, I'm sure they care, but maybe because they know you so well, they don't bother watching your videos, they don't bother commenting, they don't bother sharing it. Not because they don't love you, but just because maybe they've seen too much of you and they know you already. So don't take it to heart when you start your channel and you're wondering why your friends and family are not like your biggest sharers. It's nothing personal, I don't think, because I know I have watched quite a few content creators and I've heard them also going on about stuff like that. So bear that in mind. But I think content creating to me has given me so much confidence, has pushed me out of my comfort zone, I've like every day is a learning day for me. Like today, I made myself, yesterday actually, last night, I made another overnight oats. This one wasn't my favorite, guys, I won't lie. Once I finish my editing and I put that out, I'm not going to say, oh, this was amazing. For me that loves banana, I love banana, and I'm surprised that this overnight oats that I made was not there. My husband liked it, but I just didn't do it for me. So this is supposed to be banana bread, overnight oats, and it's just not for me. Maybe because I destroyed it by adding berries to it. So I added some more berries on top with the banana, and the whole thing was just not my flow. But the blueberry overnight oats that I made last week was amazing. Now I'm beginning to get worried to try another one because I am a fussy eater and I want to try new things so that I can have things to share. But the overnight oat I made, the banana one, It tasted okay, but maybe it's because it had the cinnamon and stuff like that. I don't know, but I will share that video in the morning. So yeah, so I made that last night, and today for lunch I actually made myself something so interesting. I was so proud that I actually didn't burn this lunch. I would also share that maybe tomorrow. I haven't edited that yet. So yeah, so today I've been busy creating content, editing, catching up on TV series, and just taking life easy, guys. Because for 2 weeks now, I haven't been to school. I've just been taking it easy. I've been doing some mindfulness. I've been just sometimes in life, you just have to take time out. When you think life is getting too hectic, when you think life is just getting too much for you, just take time out for yourself. Pamper yourself. Just enjoy whatever makes you happy. And mine is just my safe space is my home. So I've just been enjoying my safe space, cleaning my home, just being by myself with my husband, of course. But yeah, so that's what I've been doing for the past 2 weeks now. And I think we all need that time out sometimes. And because if I hadn't taken that time out, I think I was running on overdrive, or as in I was just running on empty fume. And I wasn't learning. I just wasn't getting anywhere. So I need this time out. And I really love the fact that in Sweden it's different from England. In Sweden it's so slow pace, and like I said, everyone that I've come across has been really, really supportive. In England, I would have been so anxious and so so restless from even taking time out for myself. But here, when I look out of the window, look out through the window, I see people are just taking life easy. I love the fact that people cycle as well. It's just everything is so slow and easy around here, and I just need that time out. And yeah, and and I can't wait for us to start preparing for Christmas. I just need to get my head round the fact that the seasons have changed. Like today, when it was 8 o'clock in the evening, I was like, why is everywhere dark? And then it dawned on me that the seasons are changing. So I just need to get my head around it. And I know this says that winter times are like, when everybody is like very flat. So I hope that on my platform, I am going to come up with things to try and just cheer anyone that is watching me. Just cheer you guys up, and just let's work together and just get through the autumn, the winter times. And yeah, so I hope I'll come up with some ideas, things that I can do just to help anyone that is feeling the changing season, because I am feeling it today. I did love the summer. I didn't like the heat, but I loved the brightness of the summer. So now I'm gonna have to think of how to like get my vitamin C's in, and because when you have dark skin, the sun, you struggle most in the winter time. So people with dark skin struggle more in the winter when it comes to mood changes and stuff like that. So hopefully I will read more about things to do to help get through the winter. Well, I do love winter though. I love the snow. And yeah, once I get my head round the changing season, then I love winter. But right now it's just weird seeing the beautiful leaves fall off, you know. So I don't know. I think everyone has gone to bed. Now it's past 1 o'clock. So I don't know if there's anyone that is a night owl like me. That fragrance, I don't know why I actually tried this fragrance at night. I hate trying new stuff at night because I think it must have sprayed a bit on me. It just doesn't smell like something I'll wear now. So I'm just going to continue with my Chanel, my Coco Chanel. And it's strange though. This is actually the first fragrance I've bought since I came to Sweden, guys. In England, I would have bought about 10 bottles of fragrances now. And this is actually the first one. Yeah, this is the first fragrance that I've bought. Because every time I go to buy fragrances here and I see like 1,000 crowns or 2,000 crowns, I'm like, oh my days, it's a lot of money. So I'll just stick to my Coco Chanel. It's almost finished, so I'm gonna have to go to England to be able to get it. I don't know. I feel very weird like spending 2,000 crowns on a fragrance here. So I think I'll stick to my Chanel. So is there anyone that likes spraying perfumes before they go to bed? Like every evening I have to spray my fragrance just to help me relax. Like this Chanel is so beautiful. It's just so nice, and I tend to just try and like hold myself with it. It's really, really nice. So that's my fragrance of the week, Coco Chanel. And what else can I talk about? I am actually going to watch a film. I was watching a series on Netflix, on Amazon Prime, and yeah, so I've just finished it. Is there anyone that actually like feels really sad when a series is coming to an end, like myself? I've been binge watching on like previous series, like series that from like the early 2000s, and it just saddens me when it's like comes to when it's coming to an end. Like today I literally finished Chucks. So I've been watching Chucks, like the comedy action, the CIA, FBI, blah 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 series on Amazon Prime, and I literally just finished it. But I was like, you know what? Good thing they didn't do a series 6, because I think after the first two series of when you're watching a series, and after the first 2 3 series episodes, you start to like, oh no, sorry, after the first 3 series, it starts to like go down. And with Chucks, I noticed that series 4 and 5 wasn't as interesting to me as series 1, 2, and 3. So when it came to series 4, I don't think I actually sat through all the series, all the episodes of series 4 and 5. I think I kept jumping because it wasn't as interesting as the first 2 series. So now I need to look for something else to watch on Amazon Prime. There is a long series. So sometimes I like comedy, but I tend to like thriller, I tend to like action, I tend to like horror more, but I would watch comedy, but I tend to like more scary films more. So I think I'm going to look for another one. Most of the series on all this like on Amazon Prime, I've literally watched them. I do like watching films, guys. I like watching as much as I like researching stuff. I like watching films. And I have a weird habit when I watch films. When I start to watch a film or a series, I always have to Google the cast, like the cast members of a film or a series. I have to Google every single cast member of the film. I have to Google. I have to know about the actors that are like, I'm watching. It's proper strange. Now that's the first thing I kind of do. I start to Google them. And I don't know if there's anyone that actually does that as well, but I do that. I love Google. I like Googling everything. I want my head to be like a sponge. I'm actually watching a film on like no sound. But yeah. So I think after this I will go and watch a film. And I think I'll be doing a lot more of this after dark with me, because it's autumn's winter soon, and I think very soon everybody will be indoors and doing things indoors, and I think I'll be doing a lot more of chit chatting with my tribe. Let me call you guys my tribe. Is that okay if I call you guys my tribe? I've got to have a name, innit? And it makes sense to call you guys my tribe. So Yeah, so I'll be doing lots of like lives. I don't know when it's gonna be spontaneous. It may be in the morning, it may be in the afternoon, but I think I'll be doing a lot more spontaneous chit chat with you guys. Um yeah, so what else? It's past 1 now. I still am not sleepy though. But I know I'll fall asleep very soon. I'm still not sleepy. So I don't know what's been happening. I don't know. Does anyone want to ask me any question? Keep it clean though. Keep it clean. Clean, clean questions. So if you've got any questions to ask, if you want to have any if you want me to give you any advice about content creating, like I've always said, it's the best thing that I've done. And if you're thinking about doing starting content creating, don't hesitate, do it. For me, it's been positive for me. It's giving me so much confidence. It's giving me structure as well. Now I know what responsibility is, because I can't be very irresponsible. I am very, very irresponsible. So, yeah, so this is giving me structure. Like, I've learned how to write official letters, because I have to, like, write things. I've learned how to Google myself. I love Googling, but sometimes I can ask someone else to do the Googling for me. I would say I would call myself a lazy writer, a lazy reader. So rather than read a book, I rather use audio kind of thing. But content creating has actually made me have to study more. I have to Google more. I have to watch more. I have to learn more to be better. I still remember my old videos when I started. Do you know, I cringe. I personally cannot go and check my old videos from when I started. There's something so cringy about those videos, guys. Like, I used to like shout as well. So in my old videos, I used to be like, "Hi guys, my name is Sasha, and welcome to the youth, the Limbex, blah 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 blah." I used to shout, "Hi, Chiefs Beats, hi." Yeah, so I used to like scream. I used to be like, "Hi guys, welcome to my channel. And if you're enjoying this video, subscribe, click the link below." I will be screaming. Oh my days. I can't believe I actually did that. Yes, there is, right? Yeah, I can see you're doing really well as well. Yeah, you're doing really well. I'm so sorry I haven't been in touch. I've been in my own little world, chives. I've been in my own little world, like you like I think it's like I was saying, I think it's the change in seasons as well. I've had up days and down days. Some days I'm okay, some days I'm just like flat down. And like I said in my previous life, I said I hope people would understand that when I'm reserved, when I keep to myself. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, Chiefs. Thank you. Sometimes when I keep to myself, it's not because I don't care about people. It's just because my head, I've got a lot going on, and I just take, that my very close compieces, they already know. They know when I don't reply to them. They know I just need, there's just a lot going on. But yeah, thank you so much, that I inspire you. So yeah, so when I go back and look at my previous videos, like even the camera, when I travel to anywhere, I'm always like shaking my hands and everything. I want to capture the streets, the floor, the windows, the oh god. So sometimes when I look and I'm like, wow, did I actually film that? And so yeah, so content creating has actually given me that that ability to kind of like want to be better. Everything I do, every content that I make, I am like thinking, how can I make this better? I'm still not perfect, but I'm just constantly learning. And I'm so happy now that I can proudly say I actually did this. Like, I've started something. Sometimes I feel like just giving up, but then I remember that let me say it in a different way. If I lived in Nigeria, for example, perhaps I would have given up. If I lived in Africa, I probably would have given up. Do you know why? Not for the reasons you may think, for the fact that in Nigeria, it is. Chives, it is. I actually said that to my husband. It is a full-time job. Sometimes when I actually make content here, I says to him, after now, people will think, oh, content creating is not a job. It is a job. You have to film, you have to think of what to film, then you have to film it, you have to edit it, you have to put it out, then you have to share it, you have to hope that people like what you've done, then you have to keep studying to see how to be better and get better, because every day content creators are like upping their game. So it's like you're constantly trying to catch up. So imagine if you also had a job whilst doing your content and have children and you're studying. You can imagine how it's, to me personally, it's the best thing that I've done, but it is a full-time job. Because you're not like me, for example, I'm not only doing it, I'm also studying, I'm also being a wife, I'm also being an auntie, I'm also being there for my friends, trying to be there for my friends. So it's a lot. It's a lot. And the what you put into content creating is affects your content. So if you don't give your content your all, it will show in your content. And if you don't keep studying, if you don't keep learning, then your content will be backwards. Like I said, if I look at my old videos, I'm like, oh my days. Like, even like, no, it was just so wrong. Even the filters, the editing was just so bad. But it's a learning process. Sometimes I'm like thinking, should I take down those videos? But then I've watched some content creators say don't take down the videos, because I still get people commenting on my old videos. So even though I want to take down those old videos, but I still get people commenting, like people asking me, what's the recipe for this? I'm like, my mind, I'm like, oh my God, are people actually still watching those videos? So yeah, so I would say never take down your old videos, because sometimes it reminds you of how far you've come, right? Because when those my old videos pop up, I kind of remember where I come, how far I've been, or how far I've come, or how, whatever you call it, right? Yeah, I think I was actually going to message you, Chiefs. Maybe tomorrow I'll message you, because like I was actually going to say I was going to do you a screenshot of how I edit and send it to you. Actually, I was saying that to my husband because I felt bad that I haven't like messaged you, but I did say I was going to do a screen. You can record your screen of how you're editing. I was actually going to do your food edits, the meat pie that you did, Chives. I was going to do a reel for you, like a YouTube short, but I was going to film it so that, what do you call it? I was going to record the screen so that when I send it to you, you can then see how I did it. Because like I said to you, shorts are like things to like help doing shorts actually help get more people to find you or recognize your page. So yeah, I will do that for you. Probably once I'm done with this live, Chiefs, I will do a short. So I'm going to like, because I know you actually did your long form video and I'm so proud of you. Like I said, wow, you actually tried. But I was going to do your short reels, the 60-second shots. So I will do that and I'll record the screen for you and I'll send it. So at least with that, you can see how I actually do it. Yeah, because I'm so proud of you that you actually like want to do this. Like, I'm literally proud of you. So yeah, so I will do that for you. If I dropped now, I will do that edit. So before tomorrow morning, I'll send it and I'll screenshot it as well so you can see. So yeah, so yeah, what I was saying before about Africa is in Nigeria, if I was in Nigeria, I would have given up doing this content creating, because in Nigeria, you're bound to like see friends and family. It's okay. Thank you so much, Chiefs. In Nigeria, you're bound to, you can, if you're feeling down, you can always go and meet and go visit your friends, your family. Unlike abroad here, if you feel down, you can't really go and knock on people's door and like chat to them. So I think content creating. What was I saying about this? I think that's why I can't give up on this content creating here, because it's giving me something to like look forward to. The loneliness, the darkness, the change in season, and if you're an introvert like myself, it's really, really hard. And that's why I say anyone that is hesitating to do content creating, if that's what you want to do, don't hesitate, do it. Because it's giving me so much confidence, guys. Before I used to like be cringy, like I used to feel awkward, even people hearing me speak. I'm like, would they think I sound African? Would they laugh at my accent? But people have been so nice. So many things that I really doubted myself. Oh, am I good enough? Do I need to wear makeup to be in front of the camera? But it's giving me so much confidence that I can actually talk to people and not care about not wearing makeup. So I think that content creating has been positive for me. And you guys can ask me any questions. If anyone wants to ask me questions about anything, then I can always answer. Like I said, I'm struggling to sleep. I don't know why. I think it's the change in season, or there's something happening to my head. That I'm struggling to sleep. Like, I sleep in the mornings, I sleep in the afternoon. I don't know, my sleep, maybe it's because I've been, I don't know. I don't know. I think it's just the weather, guys. So that's why we need to, like, we dark skin people, or with dark skin, we have to like have lots of vitamin C's now that the weather is changing. So I did get this soap, Vaseline Beauty Bar. It's got vitamin B13, and I tend to like use lots of facial or body care products with vitamin C's during the winter time. So I will switch to things that would help my skin get more sunlight as well. And also another thing that I do, I was meant to do it on the 1st of September, but I think I'll do it tomorrow, is I'm going to start burning my essential oils again. I am allergic to like artificial air fresheners. They kind of make me lightheaded, so I try not to use it. Even candles that isn't with essential oils, I won't burn them in the house, except just normal candle like tea candles and stuff like that. But anyone that's got like perfumes, I won't use that. So I think I'm going to burn my essential oil tomorrow. That's one thing about me. One fact about me, my life before Sweden was I used to make my own reed diffusers, and since I came to Sweden, I haven't actually made it. I actually brought the ones that I had from England here, and I've used them all up. So my husband actually said to me the other day, how about you start making them? And I think I'm going to have to. I left most of my equipment still in England, so I just have to start all over again, buying my scale and stuff like that. I've still got some of my essential oils, but I've got my recipe books back in England, so I think that's why I've been hesitating to do it, because I left everything back in England. So if I can actually get my stuff down to Sweden, then I can start making it. But I think that's just an excuse. I am going to probably start showing you guys how I make my 100% natural essential oils. I am obsessed with essential oils. I still use them around my home here. So like in your drawers, you know, when you open your boxes or socks drawers and they smell very musty, I use essential oil, guys. So I use like drops of them. Don't forget, one drop of essential oil is quite strong, so you don't need too much. I have, like, you know, the on when you get furnitures and you don't want the furniture to scratch on the floor, there's a pad you can get from like the discount shop. I normally use those pads because they have sticky back. I would drop like one drop of essential oil, and then I'll stick it to the inside of each drawer, so that way when I open the drawer, it smells. Like lately I've been using lavender, so lavender is very calming. And so yeah, I love that. And it's also helps like you sleep, like when you like have lavender spray on your pillow, it really helps you. And so yes, I've been using lavender now, so I think I'm going to start making contents to do with essential oils, show you guys the mixtures that I use, because different recipes, you have essential oils that help you sleep, that helps calm you down, for spiritual cleansing. Essential oils are very powerful, guys. Herbal herbal oils like this have been used for generations now. So essential oils are basically extract from plants. So plant extract like orange, you have the orange essential oil, you have lavender, you have clove, you have frankincense. I love frankincense. That is really good for spiritual cleansing as well. You've got eucalyptus. I've got so much essential oils in my distance, and maybe I would like go live one day and we'll talk about like essential oils and the powers of essential oils. But what really scares me is when I see there was this content creator once. I think I don't want to call her name, but she's a Nigerian content creator that lives in Dubai, and she was going on about this is what she uses to, like, she gives her husband this mixture for, she calls herself digital obanji or something like that, that she does potions for love and stuff, like all those mumbo jumbo things. I used to like, she used to inspire me before, but then when I started seeing she was going to extreme, especially when she mentioned essential oils, you drink it, I screamed. I was like, no, you don't drink essential oils. Even when you want essential oils to be on your skin, you have to be extremely careful. So inhaling diffusing essential oils, to me, I feel is like the limit I can go. But when someone starts advising you to drink it, thanks, yeah, when they start advising you to drink essential oils, it is dangerous. And I was seeing a lot of Nigerians replying, oh please, can you give me the recipe, can you do this? I'm like, are you for real? So I think the one thing I've learned from some content creators is never believe everything they say, because some things they say is very, very harmful. And she was actually saying she mixes this essential oil, she makes this, she mixes it with salt, she mixes it with this, she gives it to her husband, and people are like, can I have the recipe? I'm like, I want to, do you know, if essential oils, when I'm mixing it, I have to wear gloves. And even through the gloves, guys, these essential oils are so strong. They still smell. They still can get through your gloves. So imagine someone telling you to drink essential oil. That's very dangerous. So there was once I actually wrote down, I was like, please, you guys, don't drink essential oil. I'm all for like supporting my fellow content creators, but when they start giving you mumbo jumbo about if you mix this and mix that, it will help you this, it will like like out there advice that just don't make sense. When it's too good to be true, then it's not true. Always do your research. Always, like me, I would say, always Google it. Google and see, can you drink essential oils, can you do this, can you do that? So yeah, so I think I would actually go live from time to time now that it's autumn, winter, and I'll be sharing my knowledge of essential oils, because before I started making diffusers, I had to research, I had to read the quantities you use in mixing the essential oils. You have to be very careful. You cannot go past the maximum mixture strengths, or you have to be very careful with essential oils, but they can be very, very good for you. Like, I have used essential oil to help me sleep in England. That's why I think I'm probably like struggling here, is because I've run out of all my diffusers, and I gifted some out as well when I came here. But I will have to like deep get the equipment that I need and start making the diffusers, because they're so, and they last so long, guys. When you make 100% natural reed diffuser, the ones with the sticks, everything all natural, mine lasts forever. I remember once that I gave some to my dad, and my dad, because I was like thinking of like starting to, like, I wanted to start selling reed diffusers, and my dad actually said to me, your reed diffusers last so long. Like, I gave him some, and he was like, 2 months later they're still there. And he was like, girl, how are you going to make money from this? Because don't you want it to like finish so that people can buy more? And I was like, no, I rather quality is better than, like, I rather someone enjoys my diffusers than for it to run dry and then, because essential oil reed diffusers can be quite expensive. I've got there was one brand in England that actually inspired me to start making mine. Was I don't know if I can mention their name, Neom. And I remember like where I used to work in England, I used to like be excited when we stocked them up, and people used to say, why not just go for the cheap ones with the chemical fragrance? And I used to be like, no, because they make me so lightheaded. So I think Neom inspired me to start making my own essential oils. And I remember my dad was like, oh, you're not going to make money from this because yours lasts so long. I even had names for it, guys. I had names, I had labels, and everything is back in England. So I think I'm gonna have to send for my stuff and then share it with you guys, because I'm sure there are people out there that are kind of hesitating to do their own fragrances and stuff like that. It can be very, very therapeutic to make your own. It's more, it just gives you that confidence as well. Like when I made it, I tested it, I made sure that it was like safe to diffuse. I was so proud of myself. I remember when I had like workers, like, like the plumbers come to my house in England. And I remember once someone says to me, wow, it smells so good here. And I was so excited because that was me. That was my recipe that I was diffusing. I was using the electric diffuser to diffuse. And I was bursting with joy. And I was like, it's me. I made that. I'm not all useless. Because sometimes I could think I'm just useless, but yeah, so I think I'll go back to doing it. So tomorrow perhaps I will kind of like make a maybe film me doing my first one. And the first one for the autumn is usually spiritual cleansing. So there's recipes that you can use to cleanse the air, and it's I've done research about this combination, so it's not just me making it up. So essential oils can be used to like when that content creator was saying about for spiritual cleansing and stuff like that, I'm like, good, yeah, I support you for that. But it's when she starts saying drink, I'm like, no, 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 you don't do that. So yeah, so I tend to like use it to purify the air as well. And also like my Nigerian or my African family would relate to this. After cooking, the house smells of food, and it's it sticks to your jackets and all that. I use my diffuser, guys. I still have like one of my natural candles somewhere. Yeah, because I also tried my hands on wax melt as well. Those ones are very easy to make than the candles, but yeah, I think I still have some, but I only burn them during the autumn winter. So yeah, so tomorrow I will do some. And yeah, so back to what I was saying, my Nigerian or African family relates to this, that the smell of, like, when you go out and you've washed your clothes, but because you've made that stew, that soup, and the whole house smells, sofa smells, use essential oils, burn it, like diffuse it. If you have the electric burner, just put some drops of lemon is good to cleanse the air. Peppermint is also, no, peppermint is good, but it's for like cold winter time. I use eucalyptus as well. Eucalyptus is good for like cleaning the air. I use that in my bedding as well. So my bed sheets, the drawers where my bed sheets are, I use like that pad, or you can use cotton wool. I put some drops in cotton wool and I just put it in the corner, and it just smells like when you put your bedding in, it smells so good. I love eucalyptus. I love using peppermint essential oils. They smell really, really good, especially in the winter. And also when you have the flu as well, when your head is spinning and stuff like that, I just mix myself some peppermint, eucalyptic, just mix it and diffuse it, and you start to sweat. Like, it's so good, guys. I'm actually enjoying talking about this again. I've been meaning to want to do it. So tomorrow, I think doing this live has gingered me now to like go and do my first mix for the year. I think I did one, and then Christmas time, for example, you mix that clove, that cinnamon. Oh my days, I'm already dreaming of Christmas time. That spicy apple smell. It's just that combo. You diffuse it and you can tell Christmas is coming, or is it autumn with the Halloween time. I love Halloween time. The spicy pumpkin, you can actually get a recipe combo where you mix it and your whole house smells of spicy apples or like spicy pumpkin, and it's just amazing. I need to get my book out. I think I came with some of my books, so yeah. So I need to get my book out and just start sharing all those recipes with you guys, because essential oils, there's so much you can, even your beans as well. Like in my beans, I tend to put like drops of essential oil in there. You just need one drop, especially where like it just where the food smells in the summertime. You know, when you're struggling with the smell of like food tends to like smell like rotten, like fruits, for example. You put fruits in the bean, it starts to smell. Just put a drop of lemon essential oils in your bean, and it just helps. So yeah, there's so much you can do with it, but I haven't tried using it on my skin. I haven't inhaled it, like, like I try not to do that. I diffuse it in the air. I burn candles and I just let it do its job. So yeah, so I can't wait to do that. I'm excited now. I'm excited now. Maybe this is the positive thing we need for the autumn, is to start thinking of other creative things to do. And yeah, so that's that joy of being a content creator or creating content, is everything one something that you may think is not going to be of advantage to you may be of advantage to someone else. So I think that's the mindset we have to carry as new or small content creating, is I want to buy a knife. I'm sorry, not okay. Let me remove that one. Say for example, now you want to buy a chopping board, and you're like, what kind of chopping board do I need for meat? What do I need for vegetable? All that is content, right? You can just film yourself in the shops contemplating chopping board. There's color codes for food, right? If you're into like cooking and stuff like that, all that is content. Because some people may not know you need to like change your chopping board once in God knows what. I don't know, I've done all the research, so I don't want to like say the wrong info. And what, for example, your washing sponge plate, some people would use that washing sponge like me. I'm already choking on myself. Some people will use washing sponge until the sponge is like disintegrating. That's me. But did you know you have to change your washing sponge? I do change it though, and it's strange though, because washing sponge is very cheap because it comes in packs, right? But for some reason, I tend to use mine until I can't use it no more. But the good thing with me is that every evening I have to like pour hot water on it to kill all the germs, right? To remove all the germs. So yeah, so it's strange, but yeah, all that is content. Talking about stuff like that, it's all content. And I don't know why I was saying this now, but yeah, so new content creators, gather here, let's have a meeting, let's have a conversation. So don't give up, don't think, oh, I've run out of something to do. Like, do you know, these days my husband is like, oh my days, like it's so funny. The other day he was going to cook. He said he wanted to cook. I said, no, don't worry, I'll make something, right? I've got carrots. I've got like this carrot thing that I want to experiment on. And then as soon as I said, no, don't worry, he ran to the kitchen. He said, no, I've had enough of the carrots, the experiment. He says, now I want to eat proper food. I was like, but this is proper food. And he's like, no, all this food that you're giving me is just experiment. You're using my stomach to experiment. If you see the way my husband ran to the kitchen to want to start cooking, and guess what I said to him? I said, hold on. I carried my tripod. I was like, oh, you just stay there. He's like, are you having enough? He says, is everything content for you now? I'm like, yes. That's what content creators do. It's just funny how he starts to cook, and I'm like, stay there, stay there, stay there, stay there. Oh, do this angle. Hold the cup this way. So yeah, so my husband is getting round to the idea of this girl, she's obsessed with content creating, like, So yeah, so it's been fun though. It's been really fun. I go into the shops, my husband disappears because he knows I'm doing content somewhere. I'm like taking a picture. If my phone is full of like pictures of apples and watermelon and this and that, I'm like, don't worry, I will keep it. I never know when I'm going to do a content with this picture. So yeah, everything is content. That's how I see life now. Is like, it's content. He wants to open, like the other day he got himself like large quantity of his deodorants, like like bulk buying it. I was like, hold on, let me do a content of it. He's like, is everything content for you? In the end, I was like, you know what, forgetting. Nobody may want to see you buying large quantities of deodorant or something like that. But you never know. It's about, you could angle it in, it saves money to buy in bulk and stuff like that. So I think, yeah, I'm enjoying doing this content. I'm really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying it. So I don't know if I should wrap up now. It's 2:02. I'm still not sleepy. Well, I thank everyone that joined in on the live. It's a spontaneous life, like I said. I'm doing these lives because I want to build a bond with my subscribers. I want to build a bond with my community, with my tribe. I want this to be a safe space for us. Yeah, I want it to be a positive, safe space where we empower each other, where we encourage each other and we lift each other up, and where we can ask questions and grow together. So that's why this that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. Let me just explain it that way. So I just want to build that bond, get to know my subscribers as well, and get to like encourage others that want to start. I am like an advocate for content creating. Get out there, get your phone, make content, put it out there, and hope for the best. The world or life is full of good people. There are people out there that are happy to like support you, lift you up, view your contents, and just give you that motivation you need. And yeah, so I think I'm gonna have to wrap up now. And yeah, and maybe I'll come on tomorrow. If I do, I hope I'll see you guys. And if you want to support me, you can click the subscribe button. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's free to subscribe, and you can also turn on your notification bell so you'll be the first to get a notification when I come online. You get a notification, and also I think when I post a video, you get a notification as well. You can always leave me a comment as well, and if there's any questions you want to ask. But I think I'll be doing this after dark with me, Sasha, with my tribe. After dark with my tribe, I think that's the playlist name I'm going to call it. So yeah, it's been really fun. I smell fresh now. Maybe now I can go and watch myself some Judge Judy. I tend to watch Judge Judy to go to bed. But yeah, try fit. Don't worry, I promise before tomorrow ends, I will send you that your reel, and I would also do it kind of like screen video thing. So just give me one day and I'll do it for you. Yeah, so let me wrap up now. Thank you so much for joining me, and have a good night.